lockboxes granted you Tourmaline trade fragments. Exchange these for rewards at the Trade Bar Merchant.
Please forgive the mess. We're still unpacking. Mr. Drawn behind me will be able to help you. Yes, thank you for noticing. The team here at Acquisitions Incorporated loved the location of this building, but the internal dimensions were a little too small for our needs. Luckily, Mr. Dark Magic knows a few people in extra-dimensional construction, and we were able to make the space a bit more accommodating. You know, not everyone notices how different buildings can be on the inside than the outside. That type of attention to detail will take you far.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated.
Victory awaits! Adventurer! Interested in parting with any of your trade bars? Oh, if so, I have many fine goods for sale.
Oh, yes, sir.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. I feared it was something like this. I'm glad Dorothy is getting helped. Something about all this just feels wrong. We're going to follow up on this Razad character.
Ah, adventurer. I was hoping you'd drop by. I have an interesting opportunity for you. The owner of the workshop down by the Seven Sons Coster Market is looking for someone new to run the place. A born leader. You'd be perfect for the job. And naturally, I told him as much. And that I'd send you over when I next saw you. Hear him out. You could always refuse.
Tarmaloon Auction House is the best way to turn your dungeon delving exploits into hard currency, or to find that weapon or relic you've always wanted. Visit an auctioneer to manage your sales, or to view what others have posted. I want to know more about that Razad character who helped Dorothy Linkletter. Rumor that someone matching his description was seen talking to Twallow the Bright, one of the city's preeminent wizards. Go to Twallow's home and talk to him there. He may be able to tell us more about Razad. We've received disturbing reports that devil-worshipping cultists called the Ashmedai have taken over the fortress city of Helm's Hold. When the trouble started, our forces there under Captain Dunfield tried to retake the city, but failed. Only a handful of them survived. Helm's Hold is vital to Neverwinter. Not only does it protect our inland trade routes, but many of the city's spell-scarred were sent to the sanatorium there for treatment. I need skilled adventurers to investigate the situation and defeat the cultists.
Neverwinter has been facing a lot of problems, and you've done an excellent job in helping us. However, imagine all the good you could do if you were banded together with a larger number of adventurers in a guild. Speak to Anton Omeris. He will tell you about the benefits of being in a guild, and he can help you get a guild officially recognized by Lord Neverember.
Ah! Glad you came by. Troop of my guards just returned from Neverdeath Cemetery. They were a bit rattled. Spoke of Kellamvor, undead overrunning the city, something along those lines. Two were pretty badly wounded. I need to ask you to venture into the graveyard and talk with Doom Guide Volak. Your help there may stop an infestation of undead here.
More trouble in Neverdeath. If the dead rising and the cult of the dragon ransacking tombs wasn't bad enough, now it seems the cult is fighting amongst themselves. Ordinarily, that would be good news. It seems the reason for the fighting is due to a change in leadership. And the new leader, Severin, has big plans for the cult. Papa Boward can give you more information. You can find her just west of here, on the other side of the temple area. She's in conference with others who are also concerned about the cult's change in tactics.
Listen, I have a friend among the priests of Ogma who has been filling me in on some very old and powerful magic items. Artifacts, he calls them. Seems he's learned the resting place of some of these artifacts, and he's afraid that other less desirable researchers may learn the same. Personally, I'd rather have someone like you holding a powerful item rather than some red wizard or dragon cultist. Go talk to Elder Reader Loris at the Sage Shop here in Protector's Enclave. He'll be expecting you.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me! Workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you. A master you may be, but you've no mind for leadership.
You can't lead the talentless to greatness. To hell's with you.
You're as good as new. Well, nearly.
Ah, you must be the adventurer Sergeant Knox spoke of. You do look the part. I must admit I'm quite relieved. I would never have considered an adventurer for the job, but the sergeant just might be onto something. This workshop was once a sight to behold. Famed artisans filling commissions day in and day out. The amount of gold flowing through that door. Well, as you can see, those days are long gone. The workshop needs someone who can help return it to its former glory. It needs a leader. Indeed, the artisans employed at the workshop would be under your command. Their training and daily tasks, as well as hiring and firing, would be up to you. In return, should you have any need of wares they can craft, provide the materials and commission, and your order will have the highest priority. Excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time, and I know just where to start. You've arrived at an opportune moment. The previous master's retainer quit months ago, and I have assembled replacement candidates. Why don't you speak to them? They'll be serving you after all. I can assure you they're all competent candidates, so choose whomever you get along with best. Well, what do you think? Have you made your choice?
So, you're gonna be the one running this place, eh? I'm Fenella. And you? Well, you're not what I was expecting. But that's a good thing. How about you send the rest of these milksops home, and we get to work?
My friend, it is good to meet you. Call me Forum. All the candidates appear competent. The choice ahead of you is a difficult one. Trust your instinct. That is my only counsel for you. I would be glad to work for you, if you would have me.
My lord, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Siren. I've served in a workshop before. Not this one, but you'd be in good hands if you picked me.
My lord, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. I am Callum, and I have heard so much about you. Please allow me the honor of serving you.
Understand one thing. If you are serious about restoring this workshop, you will hire me. What are you still doing here?
Well. Clement didn't mention that I'd be working for such a handsome lord. Malus, Charmed, you and I are destined to make quite the team. And destiny doesn't take no for an answer.
Ah, that's your decision, is it? I can't say I disagree. Well then, shall I send the rest home and we can continue? A fine choice. Well then, with that, I'll take my leave. Your retainer will help you get things up and running in the workshop. I'll be back now and again to check up on your progress. I have high hopes, adventurer. High hopes.